Hello everyone. So, uh, I am making a series of videos about how I am turning a Gang of Daggers into a franchise. Step 1. Find a literary agent to read my book. I tried back in 2006 and got 3 responses after 50 inquiries. One did want a printed out copy and nothing. So I guess I did a poor job of selling my young adult novel of teens learning magic and fighting with swords. That or my poor storytelling. Compare chapter 1 to chapter 47, though. But like with any franchise, it starts with an idea, grows, and evolves. And that is what I realized could happen with my story. So that is why I'm making these videos to document each level of the franchise idea I am envisioning from the root, the story of the gang starting out on Adrena, learning magic and how to fight, and acquiring land to build a manor house. So I will shop around the book, video promote for it, possibly shelf it, wait and become famous, then sell it. The core story is written, and I can go back in and add some descriptions here and there. There are some scenes I am thinking I need to add, plus a storyline involving a character I could add. I feel that at 47 chapters, the novel is full. The story starts out slow, introduces the reader to all the rudimentary bits, then sets off on a path where a couple chapters are filled with fighting and killing, then a couple chapters showing the skills and abilities they have, then repeat with another couple chapters of violence. It gets heavy sometimes since I choreograph the fight scenes and battles. Plus, I wrote what I considered are important scenes that focused on particular steps in the growth of the dagger, and then slipped in conversations and exposition to fill in background details. The third year is covered in like 3 chapters. The summer military campaign covered like 6 chapters. The fourth year was like 3 chapters, and most of those chapters didn't take place on Earth. And the last chapter is mostly on Adrena and covers one epic scene followed by another. I want to make this story into a graphic novel. The challenge in writing the story is that there is an army of men surrounding the protagonist. I simplified by having just 3 main characters, then 5 to 10 somewhat supporting cast of Dagger members. I also removed opportunities for personality. The story was most important, and I wanted to get the reader to the key points of the growth of the protagonist and the dagger. A graphic novel means each member of the dagger will have a look, favorite weapon, fighting style, and their bodies will collect scars and tattoos. They will wear armor and clothing and stylize them to reflect their personality. Also, it will be easier to identify characters and their relationships, and multiple storylines can be placed on each page for the reader. As for a sequel, I have an idea for the book, and even an interesting way to tell the story, I think. I could write out the whole story chronologically, and then the last sequence of the story would be a long, drawn-out army chasing another army with a twist and a crazy ending. So I could cut out that sequence, cut it up, and then inject vignettes into the chapters. Here's what's happening in the future, here's what happened in the past, kind of thing. Or here's what's happening today, here's what happened in the past. And have like a similar reference begin the next vignette set at a different time. So, things like that. Wish me luck. It's, selling books is hard. Not everybody makes it, and sometimes it's like, do you have either the name that people want to buy your book, or is like as soon as you start reading it, you're like, wow, this is the thing to buy. So maybe I just have to wait till I get popular and famous.